But these bandits are gonna die. Alright, so let's have a look. Alois is no longer in the party, so Shami, I'm gonna have you kick it for just a little bit. And I'm not gonna have you join the battle yet. Marianne, please get in there for your healing prowess. Yeah, this particular one is just gonna be uber aggressive. So Petra, I'm gonna have you go out and get Dorothy in, because I would want to have some of these guys increasing in their levels.
You can also take Byleth off if you ever need.
That's true. Because who am I ideally going to use in the future? Linhardt and Ferdinand are redundant because of Ingrid and Mercy there. Ignatz, it just all depends on the map. Because when I need the hint of Operation Ignatz, and yeah, she's my guy.
That's if he has that battalion on him.
If I can put it off Dorothy and put it on him anytime. Just gotta get. I've just gotta get everyone's authority up. So in some point I might have Petra do that, because I want to get a certain battalion on her.
Right makes might, right?
What a chump.
I've been really loving Caspar this playthrough.
Oh yeah.
Predictable.
Sweet.
It seems I've exhausted them.
It seems I've exhausted.
I mean, it seems I've exhausted someone. Who? I don't know. Mercy can finally start killing people.
Oh, I won!
Oh, he's dead! Yay! Oh, thank God he died. Marianne, please. I gave you a new toy and you don't use it. Damn it. Yeah, sure, why not? Easy kill.
Can I go now?
Oh God, you cannot kill them in one shot, and it greatly annoys me. Not gonna lie. Punch the hell out of them!
Yeah, it worked.
Come on, level up, you fools, and become friends. Preferably in that order. Meanwhile, Hubert's stuck in the trees going, I'm not a creep in the trees, no. I'm just hiding out. Oh yeah, Dorothea, shoot. She's still all the way back here. Good. Because of a battalion. Whoops. You know what? It just dawned on me. Regarding status effects. Poison's the only one that comes to mind that really stands out. There's no burn damage or paralyze of anything, at least for environment's sake. It's just caused by gambits. But oh well. Teaching time. What shall we teach the students today? More killing? Well, yes, naturally. Alright, Petra, what should we teach you? I want you to become a jack of all trades, but I feel like you should really focus on getting your authority up. But at the same time though, you being a wyvern user would be beneficial, but you need your axe and your... I feel like it's... Yeah, sure. It's axe for wyverns and lance for horses.
I mean, Sedith is on a wyvern and he uses a lance.
I guess. It really is difficult to say.
You have
have my thanks for your guidance was greatly useful.
And then half and half.
You have
You have been. Mercy.
Now I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Yes. And you learned restore. Thank God for that.
This isn't so hard.
Oh, that is a awesome healing move to learn just now. Those of you who don't know what restore is, I'll put it to you simply. Why heal one person when you can heal them all? If you've got enough juice in there, then yeah, sure, you'll be good to go. I'm not going to teach Mercy bow, because in all honesty, she doesn't need it. She's got great range in her offensive and defensive parts, so really, I don't understand why healing is, or why bow is her thing. Honestly, it's very weird. But I'm going to upgrade her authority next, just so she can get
Now I feel like I'm getting
access to more healing battalions, so she can go all in on that.
I'm a natural.
Now it's time for Ash's birthday, and you know what that means, ladies and gents. We get to have a tea party with the freckle boy himself.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, can I have a
Thank you very
cookie?
much.
We slap his hands. No, enjoy my time, and then we will.
A little bitter.
It's chamomile, you schmuck.
No.
No, I don't like anyone. I love that.
Yes.
So you don't like anyone, but you like school days. Alright.
I see now.
Well, clearly you're a bookworm. We know that from last playthrough.
Thanks for the tea. I hope we can do this again.
Thanks for the tea. I took one sip of it and just dropped it on the floor.
Well, now I know that Petra and Ash would rather have a sweeter tea.
The things you
Okay,
learn.
Let's go. Sorry you're stuck with me. That wasn't so bad.
I wish you two had a support.
I wish you two were able to be friends. It'd be really nice. Well, at least some people get upgrades, so I'm glad for that.
I think
I think I got. I got? What?
You've done me a great service.
I give you meat and potatoes. We'll do the other side quest in due time, but for now, yeah, sure. If you want to explore the monastery. However, can I just say one thing real quick? Can I just have one brief look at these certifications, because we're set to improve. So is Ingrid. So let's see what we have available to us for right now. We could go on to the advanced class and become an assassino ourselves, but I feel like we're gonna hold off and do that later on. I feel like with the way we're going, we might become a hero. I mean, maybe we are the protagonist. Yeah, so for us, we'll hold off for a little bit. Edelgard, you're still... Oh, no, wait, yeah, sure. Edelgards can move up. She's either going to be the Brigade. You know what? Because she's going to be a Fortress Knight next, but she needs to get heavy armor up. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna have her... Oh, wait, because now I gotta think, because we're ready to go. Edelgard's ready to go. Petra, I think, is ready to go. No, Petra's going on. Mercy's still the same, but yet it's Ingrid who's ready to go. Who's gonna be the first one to go? Is gonna be Edelgard or Ingrid? Well, you know what? Based on the pawn saying that, I think we both know where we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
Ingrid, take to the skies and fly. Don't ask us why we bought a Pegasus in the classroom. I have no idea.
Must continue to work hard.
How did we get it in here? Who knows? The only downside to becoming a Pegasus Knight in this game is that if you have ground battalions, they get immediately removed, and so you could only equip Pegasus or flying battalions. But luckily though, we gained such one a few episodes back, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And Edelgard, I can't do anything about you because I have no more seals, but that's something I can make up for in the shop. In fact, wait, just want to make sure on one thing really quick, and I can't see my roster from here, damn it. Okay, there we go.
Someone might have a seal.
That's what I'm thinking, so let's have a look-see. Flame! Give it here, young lady. Shamir, you too. How selfish of you girls. How selfish. Especially you, Shamir. I thought we had something. I thought things were special. Well, clearly not. Either way, Edelgard's becoming a brigand.
As expected.
So now she has not got that big bulky shield, but she should be able to move a lot better now. And then hopefully, if oh yeah, sure, Caspar is done as a fighter, but the only thing he can do now is become a brigand himself. But his axe ain't good enough. You know what? I feel like Caspar might just be a straight shoot, just like us. I'm gonna have him become a grappler. With that suggestive attire, let's put it that way. For the chains and whatnot. Apart from that, everyone is okay for now. So yeah, we'll work on everyone eventually. Right, let's get to it.
You don't want to work on Byleth.
I mean, the only thing that we have a straight shot becoming is a horsey horse, but I feel like with Leonie and Ingrid, we're kind of being made redundant. Plus I aim to be a hero, so my sword and axe will need a bit of work, but that's in due time.
I want to be a hero.
Pokemon. Ha! Anyway, though, I'll leave it. I'll pass it to Alice because now it's social time, baby. The worst part of school. Oh boy. I've always hated school. I don't know about you, but I just never really enjoyed school.
I don't really think anybody enjoys school.
And if you did, well guess what? You turned out to be the arsehole in school. If you weren't picked on every day, or if you weren't constantly judged by students and teachers alike, then you were lucky. Or you were the one who did the judging, in which case shame on you. But enough about that. Let us get to the normal jargon.
I believe it best.
That's great, dude. Yes, we get D+.
Practice yields.
Practice yields.
I didn't mean to select axe, but it's too late now.
What did you select then?
I just kind of blanked out. I was hoping for heavy armor. I don't know.
Honey, the episode has just started. I'm worried about you now. But I'm not gonna lie though, I do like the aspect of like practice stops now. Practice yields. Practice ceases to be. Right, so one of the things which we are going to be focusing on in due time is heavy armor and reason, but we'll cross that bridge when we come into it, because we do have a few people in which I would like to try and recruit before the main battle comes along. Especially one person in particular, because that guy is going to be very is going to be very bad to deal with if he is left on the battlefield. But man, I will say it's going to be a bit of a whiplash going back to the Battle of the Eagle Line and such jovial circumstances. But oh well. Teach me how to chuck chuck fireballs. Seraph, you have nothing I want. Not even Flame. Good day, sir. You hear me? You hear me, Seraph? I don't want Flame. For many reasons. Who can teach me the ways of Magic Boy? He shook his head at that. Clearly he didn't like my request for that. Screw you, good sir. Even Manuela's pissed. What did I do to you except save your ungrateful ass? My god, bunch of hypocrites. Just you wait. Just you wait. Well, it would appear that we are unable to progress our stats any further, but at least we did increase our axe by a little bit. So maybe, just maybe, I don't know. We do still have things which we can do, but yeah, we'll get into that. Plus the supports we gotta do.
I guess.
Catherine, will you love us now? No. Well, screw you then. Alright, let's get to the best part of this. Let's get to the supports.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar. Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale, and your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks. Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back! If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout! I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
This Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
That might have been the wrong approach. Well, no cure for stupidity. I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
I would love. I've said this many times in my life, but I wish I could see that recording session. I love it. I was like, kind of like Hubert's reaction, like, I was just messing with you. Anyway, another favorite of mine, Miss Root.
The weather is nice today. So, it's, really nice weather we're having, isn't it?
Indeed. Did you want something?
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
I am merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working, and yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Yes, right. Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes, I mean, someday it might. Maybe. I'm not ready!
I just love terrifying the children, okay? I love doing it. I love going to the marketplace and going, the end is coming. Ta-ta.
Hey there, Hubie. I've been thinking about our conversation the other day, and I've just got to know, do you really love Adie?
If it's one or the other, I suppose it would be closer to love than to hate. Why?
I knew it! That's why you work so hard for Adie. Oh, Hubie, I finally get you. You're just another servant suffering from unrequited love for their mistress.
You completely misunderstand. Unrequited love. Do I really look like the kind of drooling simpleton to have that kind of motivation?
I'd like to say yes, but I know you just argue. Fine, Hubie, tell me your situation.
My situation is simple. I am walking a path.
Oh, do go on.
Everyone has a path in life. Lady Edelgard has shown me mine. It is just beside her own. So we walk together side by side. We stride ever forward, yielding to nothing and to no one.
So, you're sharing the same dream?
Bluntly, yes. But it's more than just a shared dream. I have many feelings toward Lady Edelgard. Gratitude, respect, awe, empathy, trust, hope.
Okay. I was teasing you, but I gotta say I'm just a little bit jealous of you and Adie. That you're able to embrace these feelings and stride forward along the same path. You're lucky, Hubie. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to experience anything so utterly operatic.
Why not?
Because I figure the best quality in a partner would be that they make me happy. And loving another is really about wanting to be loved. I'm pretty sure that's different from how things are with you and Adie.
Wow. That was more in depth with Dorothea than Hubert.
Yeah.
Honestly, It is kind of nice to see a different side of other characters revolving around Hubert.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda? Where is... Oh, you mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
So, that's how it is. Giving up the fists already.
I'm surprised we were able to recruit Shamir when in the Black Eagles route.
I guess so. I mean, I guess that just opens things up for later on. Also does make me wonder about a few things.
What?
Because round about this time, we might be able to recruit other people as well. I'm not gonna say who for spoiler reasons, but you just brought up a good point. Shamir we were able to get, but not someone else. Which I could have sworn at this same point in the game we'd have that character already. So makes you wonder.
That's odd. I'm sure I just had it a moment ago. Ah, ghost!
Actually...
Goddess, protect me! Huh?
Ash, does this key belong to you? I found it by the door.
Marianne! I'm so sorry. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And my apologies for scaring you.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Kind of ridiculous, mistaking a friend for a ghost.
No, that's okay. I guess I do look like one.
No, of course you don't. It's just, in the dark, with your head down like that, and with your hair covering your eyes,
Does that make me look scary?
Jesus.
No, please stop.
I'm sorry that I look so ghastly.
Can we get a zoom in on that?
Lift your head up a little.
I love it.
Up? You mean like this?
Yes, that's so much better. With some light on your face, you don't look scary at all. That's great. You look completely normal now. Actually, you're pretty cute.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just
Ash.
keep your head up and smile.
Ash, you
I
little
promise
son
you'll
of a
never be
beep.
mistaken for a ghost again.
Ash, you little player, you.
Smile?
You've been hanging around Sylvain a bit? Ashy, my boy? What the hell is that?
Is it something I said?
I want him leaning up against Dog going, yo, Marianne, looking good today. Please don't slap me.
Oh my, Ignaz. You're in a hurry. something the matter?
The professor wants us to gather at the training grounds. Didn't you hear?
Of course I did. I'll head over in a bit.
Are you sure you want to wait? I can hear the professor calling.
We're not needed until after the lunch hour. We have plenty of time.
Oh, I guess so. I was just panicking a bit. I wish I could be calm like you. How are you so unflappable?
Well, rushing around doesn't help, does it? I mostly try to stay out of everyone's way. There's no point in overexerting yourself. Anything that needs doing will get done eventually.
Huh. So that's the secret to happiness.
I suppose, but it's not nearly as philosophical as you make it sound.
No, it's perfect. I feel like I don't quite fit in with other people. So in situations like this, where I have to talk to someone, I panic a little. Please, teach me how to be as calm and collected as you are.
Honestly, Ignatz, you're making this out to be much bigger than it is. I mostly just don't pay attention. Being like me is more trouble than it's worth.
But you always seem so happy. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. Come on, let's head to the training grounds. I may slow you down, though.
All right. You don't have to rush. But I'm going to anyway. See you there.
Goodness, don't strain yourself.
I love Mercy's response. Honestly, Ignatz, I just don't pay attention. It's not that I'm busy. I just don't give a fuck. Ignatz, sweetie, there is a difference between not listening and not caring. I walk that line every day.
Ooh, eating delicious.
Eating delicious. Eating good. Not eating bad. Smart Lascivia cave woman. Oh great, Hubert and Raphael.
While I have little interest in...
This is delicious!
While I have no interest in eating next to this brute, I will indulge. This is delicious! In the background, Hubert. Future note, never, and I mean ever have lunch with the professor again. Oh, these two, not lovebirds.
I realized it after I got to the monastery. Nobody in Fargus knows how to cook.
I appreciate any...
I appreciate any. Sylvain's saying, "Oh God, there's no quality food here." Meanwhile, Ingrid, "I'll take anything. Oh my God, I've been starving for a week. Please."
The fishing tournament? Good to see you, I'd love it if you could teach me more about training and stuff like that.
Oh, yes!
I know that ain't easy with me stuck in a different class and all. Why don't you put me in your class? Really?
The food worked! The food worked!
You better not go easy on me. You gotta toughen me up if I'm gonna become a proper knight.
Yes! Yet another big lug comes into our fold, and I love it.
I didn't think that would work because we didn't have enough heavy armor.
Well, guess what? We do! And that is another ace in the hole that the Golden Deers can't use.
I received a my I think he is.
I don't care.
It's a shame.
You're an idiot. I'm hoping, oh sweet Jesus, I'm hoping that we are able to get Lascivia away from your class, and then there's just going to be you on the battlefield all alone.
What's up, Professor? Hey, I gotta...
You'll come around soon, you playboy. Like everyone does.
Oh.
You know what, morbidly? I kind of like this. Because this is pretty much going a similar way to how it did in the Blue Lions, in which we recruited every single girl and didn't bother getting a lot of the guys. And again, it's going pretty much the same way now. I don't get why, but I love it. I feel like the only girl who we need to get now is Annette and Lascifia. Of course, Hilda's a no-go. But my god, I love it. I love it. We're creating our own Fire Emblem harem. Oh, come on, you laugh. You know some people play this game in that particular style.
I'm not going to.
She does not like us. She spits on us, apparently. Alright, Felix boy. You've seen Raphael join our class today. Will you be like the big meathead?
I'm really expecting him to want us to have an A in sword.
I can't imagine they would want you to go through that much, especially in the time constraints.
Since we were... Join me for some
God damn you, Felix. We're getting close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, and I will fully admit you are the one person on that field which I do not want to face. Because you make people hurt. You make people go a little bit more than ouch. It's going to be a lot worse than ouchie ouch. Yukon, you're useless to me. Shut up, Hilda. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. If I were to be callous, I would say, "Hey, out of my way, bimbo." But I'm not callous, so I'm not gonna say that. You're gonna cut that, right? Right? Don't laugh at that bit.
I guess there's... Yes, I'm actually very...
You're not busy right now. You're standing. You're just standing there. So with that said, we have. I mean, let's just do with the math right now. Okay, we've got Sylvain. We've got Felix. We've got Annette. We've got Lorenz and Lysifia. That's 5 people. Anyone I'm forgetting about?
We got Ignatz on there, right?
Yes, yeah, sure. He is part of our house. Is it really just down to 5 people who we can't get right now?
Sylvain, Felix, Lysithia, Lorenz,
Annette. Yeah, that might be the 5 people we're missing. In which case, freaking sweet. And most of... You know what? No, in fact, all 5 of those characters... Well, you know what, though? I take that back. There's 4 people. Annette, Sylvain, Lysifia, and Lorenz. They all want reason. Felix is sword, but we're getting close to that. My only guess is that we're not fast. We're not fast enough. Maybe, just maybe. But no. If we get our dark magic up, we should be a-okay. And sure, let's go over a few things. Book of Life is what Mercy had. That gives us a bit more HP. Speed Carrot. Due to Ash's stance in the game, yep, he is a speedy boy, and his item gives you a speed upgrade. Raphael is Burdock, gives you strength because obviously that's what he is all about. And White Verona, resistances, gives him that slight hint towards black magic. saying he can take it and give it out as well. And then Leone is all about the dexterity. So you know what? I'm going to give it to her. And everyone else, as we saw beforehand, you do not need that living sword. Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Ah, yes. Good night. Thank you. Even though you're a mercenary, but hey, works just as well. So who can take that Levin sword? You can't, because you are crap with swords. No. You're not worth the trouble. Caspar, no. Bernie. You know what? Yeah. Sure, I will give that to Dorothy. Give her more of an attack base. Yeah, I'll give you short axe.
Many thanks. Come back
Basically,
soon.
now we have a ranged axe user, and that's going to come in handy very quickly. Except it uses Woot Steel, and nothing much we can do. That's fine. We got a bit of range on our hands. Caspar, I'm not going to give you your gauntlets back because you don't need anything else. Bernie, you burn through bows pretty quickly, so I'm going to give you a silver bow.
She burns through them.
that was intentional. Thank you very much for noticing. I'm glad someone gets my puns eventually. Maybe. Ish. Oh well. Because of how limited she can be with her attack power, I'm going to give Bernie the killer bow. And probably, yeah, I'm going to go all in on, I'm going to go all in her. Because right now, Bernie can't one-shot things. But I'm hoping that with her critical hit skills, as well as her chance to get to attack twice, it might give her a bit of an advantage. Petra can't really do much with you as is. But you know what though? I think it's time.
There you go.
Give you silver.
Is this it? There you go.
I still can't believe I managed to recruit Raphael. I was actually not thinking of talking to him because I didn't think our heavy armor was enough.
Well, guess what, honey? You did it. And now we have one more person on our team.
And one less in the Golden Deer.
Exactly. It's going to be so limited. Let's have a look at Raphael. Think of him as think of him as baby Alois. Focuses pretty much on the same stuff, but with more of a leaning towards fighting. But of course, his main boon is his pure strength, while Alois kind of dabbles between defense and offense.
He's like the Golden Deer version of Caspar.
More or less, yeah.
This will be you.
This will be you. This will be you. Bad.
It's all right.
It's all right. I suck. Were you thinking about Marianne? That's why you weren't focusing. Oh, you little chum, you.
This'll be you.
This'll be you. Focus on lance and axe. Focus on lance and riding. Buddy, you do whatever the hell you want to do. But still no. I said no. It seems like Hubert wants us to talk to us. Oh, joy of joys.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now. Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison. Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time. I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life. The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire. Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle. You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent. Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Joining forces with Prime Minister Ire and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent. Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you. When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface. It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own. Does that description feel familiar to you at all? Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment. The more I learn about you, the less I like. I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard, but now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk. I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
Damn. I kind of like Hubert's interactions with us, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's weird, but at the same time, though, it's... Sorry! Oh! I'd like to imagine the little kid at a table going, "Ooh, he's going to invite me. There's gonna be a tea party for me at some point today." I just want to see a time lapse of like the sun coming up and the sun going down, him still being there. Oh, we're such heartless pricks.
Yeah, because Hubert mentioned something about the Prime Minister Ire, so basically Ferdinand's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And in Lady Edelgard's support with us, she mentioned the Prime Minister tortured her siblings. So basically, Ferdinand's dad tortured her siblings. So how does Edelgard not despise Ferdinand?
I feel like we might already know the answer. But it also does... Actually, you know what? In that respect, that does kind of make Ferdinand's attitude and competitive nature with Edelgard seem a little bit more despisable. It's like, ha ha ha, my father did terrible things to you and your family. Also, I want to be better than you. It's like, what? I don't know. This is one of the reasons why I was very looking forward to doing the Black Eagle route, because like you say, we never got much of a chance to learn about Linhardt, Ferdinand, or Edelgard at that point. And we've learned a lot about Edelgard, at least in this brief portion of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The fact she's had some familial issues, and the fact she has the same crest as us.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big revelation, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, because in the Blue Lions Let's Play, it's like suddenly she wants to take over the Fargus. It's like, why? But now we kind of get context behind that.
At least we get the motivation and what spurred it all. I feel like the more we go into the game and more time we focus on Edelgard, the more we'll learn about that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, though, it is very difficult because we want to focus more on Edelgard, but yet we're still going through the same story beats. So it kind of gets pushed to the side almost, which I feel like is a goddamn shame.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's very weird.
I believe in
a thing called love.
Yeah, because I wanted to go for heavy armor, but I accidentally selected axe.
Well, either way, we have no use for it. We can only get better things. Now, I'm kind of curious. As morbid as it is, can you please talk to Cyril? Because I gotta.
Is big. It's not as
I don't care. Okay, no, still cannot do anything with him. Yeah, I feel like our theory might be true. It's not just Hilda, who is restricted to the blue lion route.
What makes you say that?
I mean, because I honestly feel like this is round about the time in which we got other characters, including Cyril.
Thanks.
So it's hard to say, really.
Hmm.
I am dizzy.
I look for.
I look for.
I look for, I don't know. Oh, so close. But maybe we'll get we'll get pushed over the edge.
Yeah, you just get.
Eating alone is nice.
But I prefer eating with a friend. Is that what she was saying?
Yeah. But no. All we heard was, eating alone is nice. Until you assholes came up and ruined everything. Hacks.
My father. I think he is. I have heard good things about you.
Yes.
I believe your talents may be well suited to working with a student of my uniquely high caliber. What do you say? Shall we arrange a transfer?
Honestly,
I suppose when I put it that way, how could
I'll
you
take it.
possibly decline? We are a natural fit. I expect only the very best from you, Professor.
If you say so, chap, if you say so. I will take that, and with that said, now we have been able to recruit everyone at least one time in our extension of playing this game.
And is Lysithia the only golden deer left?
Apart, the only one who we can recruit, yes.
Wow.
Because Claude and Hilda, of course, are no-goes. But yeah, that's it. Now we have the opportunity to learn about as much of the characters as we
After
can.
all, hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I want to ask you
Yes!
something.
I like what Dimitri's right there.
I've been thinking. maybe I
Sylvain,
ought to get
what are you
serious about
doing?
studying.
Going on the winning
Very
side. What are you gonna say?
I like it. I'll be there on time and in the front row and everything. You'll never have a better student.
I like to imagine. Dimitri's gritting his teeth as he's saying that.
My mind is at ease now.
Oh, thank God! That waste of space is gone. I was ready to pull my hair out and just leave. I'm glad that dipjate's gone. See, now what you're not seeing now is Dimitri going on that dummy. Die, die, die!
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge!
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once. Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap from the oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope, can't stand the idea.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
And I think to end things off the episode, that's one of the reasons why I like Leonie so much. I'm kind of in the same way about her, is that I hate things that people don't want anymore and seeing them go to waste. I'm like that with a lot of things. I say as I look behind me to see a bag full of old cables. Things can be useful, even if they're old. Oh no, I just like Leonie in that kind of resourceful aspect. But I guess on that no though, guys, I apologize for the long episode, but hey, prep is prep, and for what we have coming up, it's going to be one of the biggest fights we've got coming up in the series.
I love how we've been recruiting people left and right as compared to our last playthrough.
Yeah, with the last playthrough, it was kind of like a slow burn, and then on the last day, we got a lot of people. Not everyone, but we did get a lot of people in. But however though, as we mentioned, at this point in the game, through our 10 year of playing this game, we have at least recruited everyone once. So, all in all, we're making good progress. But that said, guys, next episode, it's fight time, and this is going to be a big one for me because we are going to be facing some people in which we have not had the pleasure, trouble, or awkwardness of facing before, which is going to be a goddamn shame. But until then, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you liked this episode, then please be sure to like it. If you didn't, well then, obviously, you are those 3 people who are unhappy about the faith points we didn't get. In which case, damn you. But if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then please be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time for the battle between the eagle and lion. And the deer, they also show up. Even though it's gonna be one guy and 2 girls. And one of them's a child. This game's weird, man. See you next time.